All right, guys, for the sake of this video, I want to show you real quick what my cadence sensor is, in case you don't know. It's attached to my crank arm with 2 zip ties. It's on the inside. It's housed in a rubber housing so it doesn't get muddy or wet. But basically it counts every time I'm pedaling. Obviously right now I'm going backwards, but it'll count 1, 2, 3. So however many times it's counting every revolution. So 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So when I say I'm in a cadence of 75, that means I'm turning it 75 times in 1 minute, or 85 or 65 or whatever it is. So that way you get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. That's a cadence meter. It's $54 on Amazon. All right guys, I'm not gonna take a long time. I hope not. I've been riding, I don't know, 12 years maybe. And I learned a lot of things slow because I'm not in a cycling group. I'm not a cyclist, I'm just a regular guy. Anyways, don't want to say my whole story. But I do want to show you and teach you why some of you are having issues and you can't go long distance, and you're figuring out like, how are people going 12 miles, 15 miles, 20, 30 miles, 50 miles? How? Because your legs are burning, you're cramping. You do a ride and you can't even walk. You feel like you did 1,000 squats and you can't figure it out. So I learned this the hard way, but I'm gonna teach you right now how to do it. So there's 2 types of cyclists. There's grinders and spinners. And I'll be honest with you, most of us that are not cyclists are grinders, meaning that whether it's because we grew up with beach cruisers or BMX bikes with no gears at all. So we always associate it with bike riding as, you're just using your legs and just pedaling away until your legs are killing you. So automatically, as adults, you say, well, that's the way I gotta cycle. And you do that, and you're trying to build up endurance. You do 1 mile, 2 miles, 5 miles, 7 miles, but eventually, your legs can only take so much. So you're gonna hit a roof. You're gonna go and say, I can't go past this. Why can't I go past 10 miles or whatever it is for you? You know, it depends your body and your health. And so we grind it out, But the fact is this, right, is that your legs, your muscles, your arms, your legs have a slow recovery. Meaning, like when you go to the gym and you lift heavy, you can only do so many reps. There's no way you can go heavy and just keep going and going and going. But if you put a light weight, you do high reps, right? Let's say you're curling and you're curling real heavy, you'll get 3 or 5, but it's like you're using everything. And by the 3rd one, it's burning. The 4th one, it's nearly impossible. And the 5th one, you need help. Well, and then it takes a long time to recover. Imagine if you do lighter weights. You do 30 reps. You get that burn. You still get that burn in your arm. You still get that burn in your bicep. But you went longer. Well, but even then, your arms take a while to recover. That's why you can't do, legs back to back to back, or arms or chest. That's why they always say give it a rest and do another body part, because your muscles need recovery. Well, there's another muscle that recovers fast. Your heart, your lungs. You know why? Because you're always using them. Your heart is constantly pumping, whether you're sitting down, laying down, or exercising. But your legs are not. You're sitting at a desk, you're riding in the car, and then when you walk, your leg. So anyways, my point is this: your heart and lungs were meant to recover fast. That's how we stay alive. Okay, so what's the difference between grinders and spinners? Grinders is you're using your legs to pedal, and eventually you're gonna reach a limit where your legs cannot recover. And you reach a cap. And that's why you can't go beyond that. That's this dog. Okay. So these country roads, that's the only thing you got to worry about is dogs. I don't worry about traffic. I don't worry about lights or traffic lights. But dogs, yeah. Okay, so anyways. Grinders, you put your gears because you feel like you have to really feel on your legs or else you're not really getting a workout. So that meter, the cadence meter, if you're grinding, see right now, let's see, I'm gonna, well, okay, notice I'm pedaling slower. My cadence right now is at 48, 50, 52. So I'm grinding, I'm pushing, I'm using my legs. My heart rate is low. My heart rate's at 112. That's what this thing is. So, not really challenging my heart. I'm challenging my legs. And I can do this, but I'll be honest with you, I won't be able to go very far. Eventually my legs are gonna say, that's it, I can't do it no more. In the same way, when you do real heavy reps at the gym, you could only do so many curls heavy. So I'm gonna burn my legs out and I won't be able to go far. But if I knock it down a couple gears, now my RPMs is at 79. I don't feel that burn on my legs anymore. I'm no longer grinding. I'm spinning. This is a secret, guys, to going long distance. Because your heart can recover fast. Your heart can withstand more than your legs. Your heart is a stronger muscle than your legs. Obviously, I mean, we know legs are the largest muscle in the body, but what I'm saying is, in comparison, your heart is always going. So it's stronger, it endures more. So I'm gonna knock it down again. Now I'm spinning even more, but look, I'll be honest, now I'm at 95. I can't keep up this pace because this will make my heart rate go too high. So it's not about spinning complete. If I really spin, look at this. Look at this. That's 122, 135. My heart won't endure that. So that's why it's good to have a cadence meter. Because you don't want to go too high. And you don't want to go too low. You don't want to grind. And you don't want to spin to the extreme. So, a good medium, at least for beginners, is a cadence of 75 to 85. If you stay within that window, you won't burn your legs out, you won't burn your heart out, and you'll be able to go past the 10 miles, past the 12 miles. At a cadence like this, I'm going 81 RPMs. I could ride for hours. And then everybody will say, how did you do 30 miles? How did you do? You're not cheating. Guys, are you cheating in the gym when you lift high reps and lower weight? No, you're still getting a workout. It's not cheating. It's just a different type of exercise. Are you going to the gym to become a bodybuilder? To compete? Most of us aren't. You're going to the gym for overall health. Are you cycling and grinding because you're going to the Tour de France? No, you probably want overall health. So find the medium cadence. Now, here's another thing real quick. A lot of times we measure our win of the day by the distance we went. We're like, oh man, I did 15 miles, 20 miles. I did good. And then on a windy day, you're like, man, I did 7 miles. And you feel like you didn't get a good workout because you're gauging your progress according to your distance. But if you gauge your progress according to your cadence, then whether there's wind or whether there's not, you keep your cadence at 75 to 85. You're not focused on your distance. You're not even focused on your speed. You're focused on your cadence. Because that is what stays, because you can never be guaranteed a non-windy day. Does that mean we stay within 75 and 85 always? No, you do intervals. Because you do want to build your legs. You do want to have a moment to grind because you want to build your legs. So I'm going to show you what I do as soon as I turn. There's a truck here and I'm going to turn in the smaller street. There's a car going to pass me by. I have a radar, so it lets me know there's a car passing me right about now. You can see it on my bike computer. Okay, so do you need a cadence meter to do this? No, but I mean, you can kind of gauge it if you're spinning too much or grinding too much and find that medium. That makes it a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna turn down this street. So I do want to build my legs though. So I'm gonna purposely grind. So I'm gonna get my cadence slow. So now look, I'm grinding. It's all on my legs now. And then I'll stand. Now I'm really grinding. Okay, and then I bring my cadence back up. That was equivalent to like a sprint if you're gonna run. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to maybe teach you something that'll help you get past that distance that you're trying to pass. See you later. One last thing I want to add. Another thing the cadence meter helped me, and then hopefully it'll help you. It was when I first started riding for the first few years, I didn't even know about a cadence meter. And I would do, let's say 10 miles. And I'll be like, wow, man, I pedaled 10 miles. And then one time I saw a video and it said about a cadence meter that the moment you stop pedaling, the cadence meter goes to 0 and you're coasting. And then it starts, once I start pedaling, then the rounds per minute start going. Well, the first time I got a cadence meter, I think I did 10 miles. There was so many spikes because I would stop pedaling that I didn't realize that I was probably coasting half of my ride. So I thought I was doing 10 miles, but in reality, I pedaled 5. So anyways, the cadence meter keeps you on your toes. It keeps you pedaling. Morning. So that was another reminder for me that if I'm tired before, I would coast. But I don't want to do 15 miles and then realizing a lot of it was just coasting. I want to pedal. So now to keep, if I'm really tired, I just look, I slow down because I don't want my cadence to hit 0 because I don't want to see those spikes when I go back to see my ride. I'd rather just slow down So it's a reminder to keep spinning. That's all.